What is going on, everybody? It is a toasty Saturday afternoon, but we are here in East Lyme, Connecticut, exploring one of the newer warehouses. This one was opened in 2019. You know I love exploring a newer warehouse. Getting in here was a little bit dicey. One lane road is the only way in or out, with one traffic light that doesn't stay green for very long. Currently under construction with cops directing traffic, so I did not love to see that getting in, but once I was in, I can tell we're gonna be in for a good one here today. Gas station, have the full 18. I'm not joking you. I'm gonna put up video in a second. There is not a line. Let me say that again. Saturday afternoon, I am staring at the gas station in Costco with no line. I'm not talking like waiting 10 seconds. I'm staring at open pumps at this very moment. So I love to see that. Very good omen. Parking lot is gigantic. Spaces obviously going to be double lined. If a warehouse opened in 2019 and did not double line their parking spaces, they'd be hearing from me. But tire center's around the corner. We have a liquor store here. Tons of space in this parking lot. Really looking forward to exploring today East Lyme, Connecticut. We got 5 bays on the tire center here. I like the location of it, nice and tucked out of the way. Easy to park, no issues. I don't see any hats on vehicles. That tells me not going to be super crowded if you need to go to the tire center. And I do see the double nitrogen filling station with nobody using it as a parking space. As I approach this lovely looking entryway, I notice just the 2 traditional sliding glass doors and 5 garage door bays, but they are all closed. This is either a huge mistake or the greatest flex of all time. I guess only the crowds will tell. Liquor store's off to the right-hand side of the entryway. Good amount of space in here, comfortable, easy to move around. Initial approach was super clean, didn't have to weave around a single person. Now I understand why they kept those garage door bays closed. This AT&T woman up here has got me directly in her sights. I'll be right back. When the secondary approach begins, that's when I start to suspect that I might have struck gold here in East Lyme. I mean, usually the secondary approach picks up, as you guys know, but the secondary approach was actually cleaner than the initial approach. That has never happened to me. I don't really know what to say. If this continues, we might have just found something special here. Got a very nice produce section here, all tucked away in the back right-hand corner of the store with the refrigerated area as well. Definitely my favorite layout. As I come up on the back wall, it's time to pinch myself. Are you kidding me with this? It is a Saturday afternoon. Most warehouses don't look like this at 8 p.m. on a Monday night. All I can say is I think we need a chicken check-in. Chicken check-in, y'all. East Lyme. There is almost nobody here. This is the most calm I've ever seen the rotisserie chicken section. I repeat, most calm I have ever seen. I've never done a chicken check-in like this. I could be screaming. I could raise my voice so loud, nobody's even gonna overhear me. I'm not bothering anybody by talking this loud. Nobody's around. Amazing. Continuing on that far wall, I stumbled into the way back. This is where they got the paper towels, toilet paper, definitely liking this layout, and that refrigerated dairy section is back here as well. And looks like this is where they hid my spinach and artichoke dip. I wasn't finding it earlier. Glad to know they still got it here. So I'm over on the far wall, kind of near the dog food. There's like, you would think we're 5 minutes away from closing time right now. I'm gonna head into the middle around the close, see if there's any more craziness here. So not only is it not crowded back here, but I'm running into abandoned carts. I think there's just as many employees as there are members in the close area here. And this would catch me off guard anywhere, obviously. But I'm particularly surprised because this warehouse does serve a wider geographic radius than some of the other ones in the area. We're right on I-95, and if you head toward Boston, you're not going to bump into another warehouse until you hit the Boston area, Avon, Dedham warehouses. And so the whole state of Rhode Island, this is kind of within that radius. So I guess I was just expecting more people here since it does serve a wide area. Got the optical, hearing, and pharmacy nice and tucked away in the corner with the vitamins and supplements. Even in the most crowded warehouses, this area is completely empty, so not surprised at all. All right, let's see how bad it is walking towards the exit, if there's traffic jams around the samples or anything like that.
Yeah, right, you already knew. This checkout area is what really ties the room together for me. Even some of the all-time great warehouses, the checkout area can be their Achilles heel, and there's not even a line on this one. Definitely don't do self-checkout. Crowds are not heavy enough for them to put an employee at each station. Go for traditional. You're not going to be waiting very long, if at all. Food court's exactly what you would expect. All the standard stuff here, nothing too exciting. And getting out of here is just the cherry on top of one of the best Costco experiences I can ever remember.
Guys, I didn't wait in a single line this entire trip. Not once. All right, y'all. East Lyme, we have officially entered a tier of our own. Like, that's just, it's above the rest right now. And I hope I find more that match the excellence of that place. Gas station, like, immediately jumped out at me at how awesome that was. Gigantic, with no wait, like, in or out. The whole visit I was there was never a line for the gas station. Parking lot was huge. There is gonna be, like, this is unconfirmed, but I'm sure another access point is coming to that parking lot. Based on what I saw of the construction, there's clearly another road going in. There's stuff happening on 95 right by the warehouse. So I know that weakness is going to be addressed. Warehouse was freaking massive. It was great. There was like nobody in there. And I was really surprised at that because it's not in the middle of nowhere. I don't know how many of y'all have heard of East Lyme before. I hadn't, but it's like on the highway in between New York and Boston. So like people are going by there and there's not even another warehouse within an hour. So I expected more people and I was so pleasantly surprised at how great that place was. Like you saw in the video, I didn't wait in a single line the entire time. So relaxed, not crowded. And it was so good that part of me was thinking, this is a fluke. Like, this can't always be like that. So what I did, I've never done this before. I made a special trip the next day, the Sunday following that video, to go back to the warehouse and test if it was a fluke. So I'm gonna play a little piece of that visit for you. Took some video by the rotisserie chicken section. That's usually the most crowded. I'm gonna let some of that play, and the original audio, take a look. So somehow it got even less crowded on Sunday. Confirmed, like it was not a one-off when I was there. I didn't just get super lucky. It's gonna be pretty relaxed. East Lyme was freaking amazing. I loved it. If you're nearby, definitely stop off at that one and take a look at how awesome it is. But let's get to the one item I picked up. An oldie but a goodie, an absolute classic. The Southwest gift card, the $500 that you buy for $450. Sometimes they got these online for even more money off, and they kind of rotate through if you get them online, but you can usually pick them up in a warehouse. Pro tip, if you don't see them online, call your local warehouse, try to get one. It's a no-brainer. It's free, 10% off. I'm going to use them to get to more warehouses because I care about you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Check out East Lyme. It was unbelievable. I'll see you on the next one.
As always, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like this content, please like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments, which warehouse do you think can bump East Lyme out of the top spot? You guys have a good one. I'll see you on the next one.